Welcome back to Quicken Loans Arena. I'm Jason Lloyd, Cavaliers beat writer for the Akron Beacon Journal, joined with Marla Rudnauer, columnist for the Beacon. Marla, Cavs lose 90-85 to the New York Knicks on a crazy day in Cleveland. Just sum up, I guess, your thoughts on what was a fairly memorable day up until game time.
Oh, yes. I mean, I've been here since like 10:30 this morning, and it was a day that I'll always remember. I mean, just the hoopla, the getting trapped on East 4th Street and didn't think I was going to make tip-off, just all the frenzy of the fans and all that. But, you know, it was quite a celebration of Cleveland, I have to say that.
Getting to the game, LeBron tonight struggled with the shot, 8 turnovers, highly uncharacteristic. He struggled with turnovers throughout the preseason. What did you make of LeBron? What did you make of the Cavaliers tonight?
Well, it's funny because I thought LeBron was going to be the facilitator going into the night. And it's almost like he was putting too much pressure on himself, maybe moving too fast. I mean, some of those turnovers in the first half were just almost like unforced errors, just dropping the ball. And I just think he put too much on himself with the emotion of the day and the build up to the day, which was partly due to some of the things they did on the LeBron James side too.
Yeah, and you know, he took off 9 days from the end of the preseason. He sat out the final preseason game, so he sat 9 days. He had a baby last week. He referenced that in the locker room. It's been a crazy week for him. Some of the passes, I just think these guys aren't really on the same wavelength yet. He thought Kyrie was going one way, and Kyrie went the other, and the ball skips out of bounds. It's little things like that they got to clean up. And this was a problem throughout the preseason. Like I said, LeBron had a lot of turnovers in the preseason, highly uncharacteristic of him. You would think this isn't going to be a problem. They're going to figure it out. It's going to take a little bit of time. The one thing that I think struck me was how little David Blatt used his bench. A guy like Sean Marion only played 10 minutes, and Marion said afterwards, I've never played that little in a game before. And he said, hey, chalk it up. David said it's on me. So Marion wasn't upset, but he kind of laughed and said, I've never played that few of minutes before. David's going to have to learn the rotations of the NBA. He's going to have to learn how to use his bench. But other than that, it's one game. Like Deion said, there's 81 more to go. People are going to freak out over this one, but it's only one game. So I guess as we leave here today, after a 12-hour day, what will you take away from this day, either on the court or off the court? Or I guess what will be your lasting memory from LeBron's return night?
Well, I'll remember the electricity, but I'll also remember that LeBron's human. Like you said, he had a baby. There was he put a lot of emotion and a lot of thought into coming back to Cleveland, and it was, in a sense, it was too much for him. I think he's taken on too much, and I think he's going to be able to handle that eventually, but just for the burden of it for today was too much for him to handle.
Wild night at the Q. The scoreboard went out for a little bit. Parts of the scoreboard went out. The 3D intros were fantastic with the guys on the floor. It's going to be a wild season at the Q, and we'll be here every step of the way. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.